BOC 2025, Cory Mosley here. I am thrilled and privileged to be joined by Sylvester Hester, President and CEO of GAA Solutions and Key Logistics Solutions, LLC. Sylvester, thanks for taking the time to speak to me today.
Absolutely. Cory, it's an honor to be here, my friend.
Now, I first want to say congratulations
Okay.
on owning your business 100%. This is a major milestone for you, correct?
Yes, it is. It really is. I mean, and we had an opportunity to start this business, Key Logistics, some 23 years ago.
Wow.
Right here in Charleston, South Carolina.
Now, for people who don't know, what do you do?
So let me tell you what we do.
Yeah.
We are a third-party logistics provider. We help our customers get the right part to the right place at the right time at the lowest possible cost. We help manufacturing companies become experts at producing their own product. We help them become more efficient, and that's what we do.
Now, you've landed major contracts.
Yes.
In both behemoths, automotive and aerospace.
Absolutely.
Right? What's your playbook here for business owners that are trying to get in the game and win big?
So, automotive industry was first. And the automotive industry has a very unique footprint. It's demanding, it's exacting, and it's punitive. So you really have to understand. I mean, the traditional way we make cars in this country from Henry Ford is the old assembly line. So again, you're tied, and you must be efficient, and you must be exacting, because again, you're producing hundreds of parts. Like at one of the companies, we made 18,000 complete interior components last month. 18,000.
Wow.
And each one of them are sold and they're purchased by our customers. And every customer that buys a new car, they're wanting that product to be exemplary, right?
Yeah.
And so therefore you have to build that quality inside of that.
And they're tracking that. The manufacturer's quality control, right?
That's the exacting part. Again, you can go back because again, you have warranty information that you have to deal with, and you have to have total traceability, and that information needs to carry on to the next vehicle, kind of like a birth certificate, as you would. So you must have your manufacturing data available for that customer anytime they come back and ask. So doing business in automotive is where I really cut my teeth. I'm an engineer, you know, with the MBA. That's what we were doing back in the day. But once I found out we could do business in automotive, and like they say, if you can do business in automotive, you can do business in other industries.
That's like the New York. If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere.
I think there's
right?
a song, isn't it? Like
yes, there is. Now, if I heard the number earlier, you employ 2,800 people?
Yeah, across all of our organizations, we do have about 2,800 employees over 8 states and 13 different operations.
So whether you like it or not, you're a mentor to people that you don't even know. People are looking to you, looking at the work that you've done, wanting to model it. Right. How are you advising the up-and-comers in this industry, in this business, that want to do good business and get big opportunities?
Well, first of all, I'm humbled by it, because again, I didn't get here by myself. I had mentors myself. So therefore, if the mentors that I had, and we went through what they call the ships. So you start off with mentorship, and then it moved on to sponsorship, then it went on to partnership, then it went on to ownership of your own firm. So I understand that whole journey of how it works. So as the good book says, you know, you're blessed to be a blessing. So there's no way that I'm going to be mentored, be a product of a mentor relationship, and not be able to reciprocate that down the road. So my advice to small businesses that are aspiring to grow is first of all, you really have to understand there's 5 buckets, and then that 6th bucket is something that's pretty important to me. So one, I'll tell them, hey, understand the people. If you understand people, you manage things, but you lead people, right? And then you need to focus on the processes that those people work within, right? To make sure that you're efficient. And then you have to make sure you have good financial management. Then you must have innovation and master technology in support of your process to improve it. And then 5th, you have to have a good relationship with your customers and your vendors. And once you do that, people, process, finance, technology, customer, vendor, and then 6th one, you try to be a good corporate citizen in the communities in which you do business. I give them that advice because that's the advice I was given. That's the roadmap that I went through myself. And it's a journey. Yeah.
And it worked. So let's talk about the people thing. Now, you're known for your people-first, holistic leadership style.
Yes.
What makes your approach to team management stand out, and why does it work so well?
Well, we operate in what we call a 5C organization, which is care, commit, connect, communicate, and celebrate. And that's based on what we call, it sits on a platform of health, wealth, and education, where we provide or try to provide hope for and then help with a better tomorrow. Because we understand right now we have 4 generations in our workforce today, from baby boomers down to Gen X. And again, there's generational tension or conflict that's inside of that. And you can't legislate, Cory, you cannot legislate a person making a good part. You have to create an environment where they want to make a good part based on what's going on. And if you treat them right, so that's why people first or people centered or people oriented manufacturing is what we focus in on.
Wow, that is powerful. I love there's just so much. Get your pins out. Like, this is one of these deals that you got to replay, start all over, rewind again. Now, you're deeply involved in NMSDC councils. What is that level of engagement important to you, and how has that impacted your business?
You know, that's important to me because, again, where you focus in on opportunities when they make themselves available. And when you have corporations that realize that they also want to be good corporate citizens in the communities in which they do business with. And keep in mind, it's all based on merit-based engagement, right? So in the automotive industry and in aerospace industry, we say cost, quality, and innovation, and you must compete in those areas. That's table stakes, right? So you have to understand where those corporations are and what they need. And one thing that the council does very well is that they create venues whereby corporations and small businesses are put in the same room so you can have that interaction. And then for those corporations and small businesses that understand what they bring to the party, and so you really have to understand what you do and what you do well, right? You have to have been learned and studied. As an executive, you have to be a lifelong learner. You have to have one foot in today and tomorrow, understanding, hey, I get paid to perform a particular service or craft, and how am I measured against that? And then you have to have a foot in tomorrow to saying, hey, where's the industry going? What are the trends? And how can I meet my customer where they're going? And once you know how to navigate that, you look for organizations that help support that, and the council is one that does that very well.
Wow. We're going to leave it there. I have a sneaky suspicion that there's going to be a part 2 coming to this conversation, if you will allow it. Sylvester, thank you for taking the time to join us and participate in BOC and really continue to pour into us with the work that you're doing.
Man, I appreciate what you guys do. Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
BOC 2025, more great interviews with legends in business, certified MBEs, and sponsors of CVMSDC. Stay tuned for more great interviews.